I went to the African Advisory Council meeting, and he saw me, and he's just like, "Are you gonna come more, or do you want to help out in the community?" And I said, "Yes." So every time I would come with my sister, he would like, "Come on, young people, we need more young people out there to help out in the community." So as you can see, he has special heart for people who are young and want to do things in society and help out. So for me, that's something that is important.
For a special election coming up on the 14th of February. The 14th of February, Charles Cooper for New York City Council. It is very important that you vote for Charles Cooper for New York City Council. You know, this brother is so important.
Does not support any, okay, for economic empowerment, one of the key issues he has is, "I will not support any projects in District 9 or the city of New York that does not have a 30% goal for jobs for minorities, women, and local citizens and business." So he's out here trying to get jobs to help us, minorities, women, and local citizens and business, people who will be affected here. And for education, he's a former teacher, so he understands about financial and academic supports for our schools. He'll be able to help with education. He'll be able to get funding for many people in education system with the Department Board of Education. Seniors, he'll help fight aggressively to increase the quality of life for seniors by improving seniors' care facilities and housing. You know, as one of the things that we have is that a lot of seniors are becoming older, and a lot of seniors need their own housing. You know, a lot of seniors want to be independent. So one thing he's interested in doing is increasing facilities and housing for seniors. Even some seniors who visit day centers and activity places, he also wants to improve that, improve the quality of life for seniors. Women, another key issue is women advocacy, women rights. He's a firm advocate for women rights and equality in employment and wages. As a woman, we make a majority of the, I would say we make up a majority of job growth and development. But right now, there's studies that are saying that women make less, like at least 30%. I remember reading an article about that, versus men. So he wants to fight that. He wants to advocate for women's rights so that, we be able to get paid more. Even one of the key issues that he could also probably take advantage of is also, like, besides women's rights, is just, like I would say, like a lot of women, especially when you work,
Yep.
pregnancy, the time off from that, that's another key issue that will be important for him also. And housing, which I feel like is important.
Yep. Very important, guys.
With rent is increasing, So one of the things he's working on is giving citizens full economic.
Cooper, I'm telling you, this young man is great. He is so great. If you go out and vote for him on the 14th of February, I'm telling you, you will never regret. Because Charles Cooper is all about doing the work.
Economic power and equality, equal access to contracts and jobs generated by the city of New York, and they'll be able to afford their own homes and housing. That's another key issue. Right now, like they say that they have affordable housing. The mayor's been pushing for that. But even with affordable housing, the way they have it now is that there's more people who want affordable housing versus who's available. So now when you do affordable housing, you have to go in the lottery. So one thing he's working on that is making more of it available for people, and with that, and that also goes hand in hand with the economy empowerment. So I'm going to tell you more a little bit about Charles. Like I said before, he's served in different various communities. One of the things he founded his own firm. Is based in Harlem. Is an infrastructure development firm.
Yep.
It's called Air Railed. He's been a leader in pushing full minority business and participation in New York City. He works with a lot of African American and African people,
That's right.
and clergy and Hispanics. He works with them, the leaders, to create this place, to make the place uptown, this, especially Harlem, a better community. So that's another thing. Keep in mind, he's worked with a lot of African Americans, and Hispanics. So he's worked with different people to help make this Harlem better. You know, he's also been a leader of the Harlem Committee. He served as a vice chair in Manhattan Committee Board 9. And I feel like if you worked in vice chair, you know what Harlem needs, because you've worked there with the committee board. And those are people, you know, with issues and concerns that you have. That's the first step you go to, with also talking to committee board leader. He also helped reform the West Harlem Local Development Cooperation. And that's a nonprofit organization that helped dispense millions of dollars to the Harlem community. So even by then, like even the jobs that he's done has also helped him, like I said, with economic empowerment. Because with those jobs that he's done, he's able to network and help create businesses to bring to Harlem. And his qualifications, because that's very important for you. I don't know about for me. But if I want someone to come in, as you say, we're trying to help him to get this job. You need to know what he's qualified for, how he gets the job. So he holds a bachelor's degrees of science in electronical engineering from the University of Rhode Island.
That's right.
He has a master's degrees in leadership and administration from College of St. Rose. And he's currently pursuing an executive MBA at Cornell University. So not only does he have his bachelor's degree, he has a master's in leadership and administration. So that shows you what, you know, when you need someone in Council 9, you need a city council member, he has to be a leader. So he already studied that, got advanced knowledge in the master's. So right now, then he's going back for his master's again for business administration, and that's executive. So that also points to what he's going to use to learn for this. Leaders, yes.
You know, and I will give you some brief history of Charles Cooper, and the reason why I'm so interested in endorsing Charles Cooper, you know, on the 14th of next month. I really want him to be in New York City Council, you know, to win that vote, because I believe Charles Cooper is a very special man, a man who look up to the crowd, a man who look up to the community, a man who bring wealth back to the community.